The housing market has gotten too expensive for many buyers, but if you know where to look, there are still great deals to be had. In this video series, we're looking for the best new construction deals city by city, and today we're looking in Prosper, Texas. Home builders are on track to have a record year here in the DFW area, but that doesn't mean it's been an easy market for every home builder. You might be surprised to know that some home builders here in Prosper, Texas have sold homes this very month as low as 81% of list price. That's a 19% discount. And as you're going to see later, this can mean easily $100,000 or even $200,000 in savings. But as I mentioned, home builders here in DFW are on pace to have a record year. And actually, on average in Prosper, over the last month, new construction homes have sold for 97.4% of list price, so not a very big discount. So you can't just walk into any community and any builder and expect to get some big discount. So how can we find the best deal? In any given subdivision, there could be dozens of builders, but all we need to do is find the one builder that has been consistently giving big discounts for the last month. So how do we do that? Well, here in the state of Texas, only real estate agents can see what homes actually sold for. So when you get on Zillow and it says this home sold for X amount of dollars, all Zillow can actually see is what was the last list price and did this home sell. So a home could have sold $100K less than what it was listed at, but neither you nor Zillow nor anyone else who's not a real estate agent would know that. So if you're trying to find a deal like what I'm about to show you here today, the only way to do it is you first have to hire a real estate agent. So today, we're looking for the biggest discounts and the best deals in Prosper, Texas. And to make things easier, we're going to be breaking it into 4 price points: under 600K, 600 to 800K, 800 to $1 million, and $1 million plus. My name is Michael. I own a local real estate brokerage here in the Dallas area. And if you're looking to make a move in the Dallas area, whether it's next week or next year, I'd love to connect. I've helped every one of these yellow dots find their little piece of Texas, and I'd love to help you too. Just call, text, or shoot me an email. All that info is in the description below. First of all, let's talk about Prosper, Texas. As you can see here on the map, Prosper is about an hour directly north of Dallas. At this time, it would be 51 minutes, but I'd say give yourself an hour just depending on traffic. It's nice because you have a tollway that goes straight up there. And this would be a great location if you're looking to work here in Frisco, here in McKinney, or even if you're looking to work in the Plano Legacy West area, which is around here. There are a lot of corporate headquarters there, so we have a lot of people moving here that are going to work in that area. And if that's where you'll be working, you'll be probably a less than 20-minute commute if you live in Prosper. Prosper also has the famous Crystal Lagoon located in the Windsong Ranch neighborhood. It's a 5-acre crystal clear lagoon with sandy beaches, lounge chairs, water sports, kayaking, you name it. It's like a resort right there in your neighborhood, and it's only available to residents of the neighborhood. Prosper is a small town, but it is growing fast. In the last 10 years, the population has grown from just 15,600 people to 41,752 people today, and it's growing at an annual rate of 10.6%. This is the kind of growth you want to see if you're buying a home. You want to buy in an area where there is a lot of demand and people are going to continue moving for years to come as the city develops, because having good demand ensures that prices will continue to increase. Niche.com gives Prosper an A+ for its overall grade as well as an A+ for their public schools. They're also currently trying to build the most expensive high school football stadium ever in the state of Texas, which if approved would be an 8,000-seat stadium and would cost $48 million. So there's a lot of prospering happening in Prosper. If you're looking for new construction, homes range anywhere from the high 500s up to the $2 million plus range. So there are options for everyone. Okay, let's get started with the lowest price point. This is under $600,000. If you're looking for new construction in Prosper under 600K, you're going to have a tough time, and the reality is it's most likely going to be a condo or a townhome. So we're not going to spend a ton of time at this price point. But on average, homes in this price range in the last month sold for 98.4% of list price. So not really big discounts going on here. Only a 1.6% discount on average. Now, the lowest price sale in the last month was actually a single family detached home, and it sold at a very low price of $486,000. It was a 2-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,647 square feet, and it had a $330 a month HOA. However, if you wanted to live here, you would have to be older than 55. So not very helpful for most of you, unfortunately, so let's move on from that one. In reality, even a basic 2,100 square foot single detached home is going to be starting around $570K if you can even find one. The biggest discount given in the last month was only 3.5%. A townhome that was listed at $521K came down to about $503K. So about an $18,000 discount. But this one is an outlier, and the next closest discount was only 2%. So this is not really usable data, not what we're looking for. We're looking for builders who are giving consistent discounts. And if you are looking for new construction in this price point, your choices are either going to be a new build condo around 1,800 square feet for $523,000, builders with a $393 a month HOA, or there's one builder right now with a single family detached. It's going to be very basic, 2,100 square feet, and it's going to be starting around $570K. So those are basically your two options right now. So right out the gate, if you're wanting to live and prosper and you're looking under $600K, you can expect to pay pretty close to list price, and it's probably going to be a condo or townhome. So let's move on from there. Let's go to the $600 to $800K range. This price range, in my opinion, is where there is the most opportunity right now. On average, homes in this price range sold for 96.8% of list price, or a 3.2% discount. But the biggest percentage discount given in this range was an 8.3% discount. A home listed at $775K sold for $711,000. This was a $64,000 discount. Right after that, the next biggest discount given was 7.8%. A home originally listed at $832,000 sold all the way down at $767,000. That's a $65,000 discount. In fact, 4 of the 10 homes that sold last month in this price range sold for greater than a 6% discount. And this is not limited to one community. This is over 3 communities with 3 completely different builders. So you've got lots of potential options right now if you're looking for new construction and prosper in the $600 to $800K range. So a lot of buyers this month got a greater than $50,000 discount on their new build homes. And this is the kind of pattern that we're looking for. And if you're interested in knowing more about these builders and what incentives they may be offering right now, give me a call. And I also want to reiterate, if you had just looked on Zillow, you would have seen the list price of these houses and that they sold, and you would have thought they sold for $60,000, $70,000 more than they did. So it's very important that you have an agent telling you what these homes are actually selling for. Okay, now let's move on to the $800 to $1 million range. Now this may surprise you, but in this price range, there are very few discounts being given. On average, homes in this price range sold for 98.1% of list price. In fact, of the 16 homes sold this month, there is only 1 home that sold for a greater than 5% discount, and it actually sold for a massive 12.7% discount. This was a home listed at $1 million that ended up selling for $873,000. That's a $127,000 discount. One important thing you should know about this home is that it was already completed and sitting on the market. What you need to understand is from the minute that home is completed, the builder is losing money on it every single day in carrying costs. They have to pay the taxes, they have to pay any interest on the loan that they have to pay the utilities. So this doesn't automatically mean the builder is going to give a huge discount, but it definitely changes the dynamic for you as a seller when you know that every day your home is bleeding money. So if you're looking in the $800 to $1 million price range and a big discount is important to you, let's start by looking at the homes that are either finished or about to be finished and are sitting on the market. Okay, now let's move on to our top price point. This is $1 million plus. On average, homes in this price point sold at 95.4% of list price. However, of the 8 homes that sold this month, there was only 1 home that sold for a greater than 5% discount. That home actually sold for an unbelievable 19% discount. It was listed around $1.334 million and it sold for $1.085 million. In total, it was more than a $253,000 discount. And as you may have guessed, this home was already completed, sitting on the market, bleeding money every day. Though this is an insanely large discount, it's an obvious outlier, so it's not really helpful for what we're trying to accomplish in this video, which is trying to find builders who are regularly giving big discounts. I should also point out that many homes in this price range are going to be custom builds and will never even be listed on the MLS. So on those, we won't be able to see a list price or a sold price. So we're never going to have nearly as much data on the MLS as we do in the other price points, as there are less spec homes built at this price point. And I wanted to say, if you're looking in the $1.8 million plus range, the Pinnacle at Windsong Ranch has some great options. These homes, depending on which builder you choose from, start at $1.8 million, but they're situated on Windsong Ranch's largest lots, and they're just under half an acre. So if you'd like more info on those, give me a call. I'm planning on, we'll see if time allows, going to tour one of the new model homes that was just completed over there. But if you want more info on those in the meantime, feel free to give me a call. Okay, so what we learned in this video is that if you're looking and prosper in the $600 to $800K range, that's where there's the most opportunity right now. If you want to learn any more about that, give me a call and I'll look into specific builders for you, and I'm sure we can find you a great deal on whatever you're looking for. Also, if you're looking in a lower price point but similar area to this, you can check out our last video. That was a similar video but done in Aubrey, Texas. Okay, now I'd love to hear from you. Which area would you like me to cover next? We've got Melissa, Salina, or we could head over east to somewhere like Royce City or Forney. Let me know. And if you're wanting to learn more about new construction in general, I'd recommend starting with this video. As always, if you're looking to buy or sell in the Dallas area, whether it's next week or next year, I'd love to connect. Just call, text, or shoot me an email. All that info is in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.